What is going on YouTube? TEW Wrestling with my first video on YouTube. And today I will be doing my WWE and AEW Figure Collection video. And let's get right into it with basic 113 Drew McIntyre. Blonde hair Elite 78 Matt Riddle. This is a pretty good figure. Just a few issues with it. Top Picks Elite Ricochet. Basic Chris Jericho. Custom Brock Lesnar. Basic CM Punk. Basic R-Truth. That was in a battle pack with an Xavier Woods figure. Basic Damian Sandow. I use it as a Marty Scurll because that looks a lot like him. Basic Daniel Bryan. Survivor Series Elite Kane. This is a pretty good action figure. Elite 77, The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Got that for my birthday. We got this Elite Shawn Michaels. This figure is awesome, and I've heard it's actually pretty rare. We have this Demon Finn Balor Elite. Pretty good figure. Just an issue with the torso, which doesn't really bother me. I mean, well, if you're going to use the normal Finn Balor, like that's actually his normal torso, and then you use that. Basic, who is this? Scott Dawson in WWE and Dax Hardwood in AEW. And then we have Cash Wheeler in AEW and I can't remember, Dash Wilder in AEW. Well, no, Dash Wilder in WWE and Cash Wheeler in AEW. Very confusing because it's a lot of like, and then we have Top Picks 2019 or 2018 Finn Balor Elite. Elite 50-something Kurt Angle. Basic Big E. Basic Cesaro. Pretty good figure. Well, it's a basic. I mean, I own most of the older basics. We have Elite 78 Randall Keith Orton, Randy Orton. We have this basic GM of TEW Dynamite, Shane McMahon. If there's any noise in the background, I am sorry. A little background noise. I am very sorry. Try to keep it as quiet as I can. But we have Elite 81 Montez Ford. Basic Sheamus. Basic The Great Khali. Elite Umaga. He was a very good wrestler in his time in WWE. I think that at least I liked him. It's Sting! Sting, Jakks figure. I don't own a lot of Jakks figures. I have mostly Mattel. I have a couple of like Jakks. R.I.P. Mr. Brody Lee or Luke Harper. Basic Rey Mysterio. Basic Pac or Neville, whatever you prefer to call him. We have Elite 81 Angelo Dawkins. Then we have a basic Kofi Kingston. We have Elite 67 Velveteen Dream. Got that for a pretty good price. We got this basic Christian. I got this quite a while ago. We got this basic Bobby Roode. Pretty good figure. We got this basic Bo Dallas. It's got a Razor Ramon elbow pad on there. I don't know why. But basic Bo Dallas. Then we got his brother, Bray Wyatt. And then we have Dolph Ziggler. Short white knee pads on it to match the boots. And then we have Elite 77 Viscera. This figure is huge. And then we have this custom Elite Kenny the Cleaner Omega. We have this basic Shinsuke Nakamura. Then we have Joey Mercury of J&J Security. We have Tyler Breeze. We have Elite 82 Chase variant Keith Lee with some short knee pads on there because it just gives it some more flexibility and stuff. Easy for posing and pick pads. Top Picks 2020 Elite Braun Strowman. Then we have this basic Miro or Rusev. Then we have AEW Unrivaled Series 1 Cody. I found him and Kenny Omega at my local Walmart. Then we just have an extra pair of Kenny Omega legs. This was from the AEW Unrivaled 1, but mine broke, so that's what the custom's for. Then we have this RVD basic. I'm going to put some short knee pads on it. Then we have this Honky Tonk Man with a Braun Strowman shirt on. I use him as he's like a backstage worker and stuff in my pick fed, which my first episode will be coming soon. We got this Epic Moments Bobby Fish Elite. We have two AJ Styles Elites. This one right here is a fix-up / custom Elite 50-something, and then this is the Elite 77. Then we have a basic Sami Zayn. Then we have a basic Matt Hardy. We have a basic Bubba Ray Dudley. We have a GameStop exclusive Samoa Joe Elite. Oh, sorry. Move my camera a little bit. Then we have Elite 66 Kevin Owens. I probably ought to get the Elite 80. But then we got Top Picks Elite Roman Reigns. Then we have basic 113 Edge. I saw the Chase variant once. I didn't even realize that it was the Chase variant because I didn't know which one it was. Then we have the Survivor Series Elite John Morrison. We have, I can't remember what series, Elite Batista. Elite 67 Chase variant with a basic head scan, Jeff Hardy. This looks way better with the basic head scan. And then we have the AEW Unrivaled, ringside exclusive Kenny that came with the AEW Unrivaled ring. Pretty sweet figure, just the skin tone. Can't wait for the Series 4 Kenny. Hopefully it has an accurate skin tone. Speaking of AEW wrestlers, we have Jon Moxley. I am getting the AEW Unrivaled Series 2 Jon Moxley coming one of these days. And then finishing off the Undisputed Era, we have Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. I don't have a Roderick Strong at this moment. And then we have Jamie Noble of J&J Security. The other one is Joey Mercury. I can't remember what I said for Joey Mercury, my bad. We have John Cena Elite. Did a head swap. Then we have these Usos figures. Then we have this random figure I made. It's got like a John Cena head scan on it. I still gotta acetone the head a little because of the paint. I was trying to make a beard, but it didn't work out. But I don't know what to name him, so you guys give me a name in the comment section. Then we have Devon Dudley. Get the tables. That was a terrible impression, but then we got a basic Kalisto. Don't worry, guys. It's not the end of the collection yet. I'm going to go through my guys over here. We have this Elite Elias, but I use him as my referee. We have this Vince McMahon. He's an announcer. I use him as my announcer, of course. We have this Ted DiBiase. He is the GM of TEW Live. Then we have this custom pallbearer, just with the creative superstar head and a Daniel Bryan torso, and a Jon Moxley / Dean Ambrose lower. And this figure is just what I use for a backstage person or maybe a referee at times. So yeah. And then my last two over here, we have the Elite 77 Collector's Edition. Classy Freddie Blassie. Well, Classy Freddie Blassie. I don't know if I said that completely. But yeah. Then we have Elite 34 Hulk Hogan. This figure is awesome. I have all the accessories to it, which is still awesome because this figure is really great. I used to use him as a referee, but now I use him as a commentator. Then we move into my big, large King of Action figures. We have this Elite 34 Roman Reigns. We have this Elite 77 Rick Rude. I own every men's figure from Elite 77. Then we have, dropped one of my ladders. I put my larger weapons, WWE Figure accessories, in there with my figures I don't really use. We have this SummerSlam Elite Braun Strowman. My room is getting pretty full, but I'll just start setting them on the side if it gets way too full. We got this Defining Moments Hulk Hogan Elite. We have this basic Kane. We have this basic Jinder Mahal. We have this Bone Crunchers Jeff Jarrett. I can't remember who this guy is, but it's a LJN figure, I believe. Let me know if you know who it is in the comment section below. We have this Titus O'Neil basic. Titus World Slide. Then we have this basic Big Show. Then we have the basic Braun Strowman that came with the Slam-mobile. I do have that. It's under my table right now. I have this Jax Matt Hardy. Pretty nice figure. Then we have this basic Jeff Hardy with the Chase variant Elite 67 head scan. Then we have this basic John Cena. This is going to be a pretty long video, so We have this basic Brock Lesnar. An MVP that is missing his arm. I don't know what happened to that, but we have this Taz figure, old Toy Biz. Tried to repaint it, but that didn't turn out so well because I was trying to paint Taz on there, but then we have this Yokozuna. And then we have Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then we have this headless and armless Brock Lesnar Tough Talkers. I don't know what the point of those were. Then we have a Bone Crunchers Stone Cold Steve Austin. We have this basic Alberto Del Rio with no knee pads. I need to still put knee pads back on it, but then we have another basic Brock Lesnar. And then we have this Legends Series 3 or 1, I can't remember, but Vader. Pretty good action figure. Then we have this basic Batista with no knee pads as well. I don't plan on putting any back on it. Just for elites and stuff. Just if they come with long knee pads. One of the guys from Demolition, Bone Crunchers, I can't remember what his name is. Axe, Smash, or Crush, I can't remember. And then we have this Rey Mysterio, basic. Then we have a Rocky Maivia Bone Crunchers figure. We have this basic AJ Styles with the Elite 50 something head scan. I try to remember as many Elite Series figures as I can, but then we have the Elite 50 something Batista. Mostly people want Batista Elite figures, which actually kind of surprises me. And then we have this Elite Jerry Lawler with no boots. I still gotta find some boots that can go on this. And he would work as a backstage worker. And then we have two Undertaker figures. One is a Tough Talker. This one right here is the Tough Talker. And then the other one is just a basic. Then we have this Damien Sandow basic. Then we have this armless and bootless Sin Cara. I was going to make a custom Ricochet, but I don't know what I'm going to do right now. And then we got an Elite Ultimate Warrior. This figure is pretty good. I really like Ultimate Warrior. He was a really good wrestler. And then we have another Bone Crunchers Stone Cold Steve Austin. Then we have my 3 LJN Hillbilly Jim figures. I wasn't kidding when I had 3. I'm not sure why I have 3, but there's 3 of them. And then we have this LJN Classy Freddie Blassie. And then we have this Elite Decades of Domination Mark Henry. This is a pretty nice figure. He just doesn't have very much posability, so I have no clue who this guy is, so let me know if you know who it is in the comment section below. Then we have Rest in Peace Animal. There is a Hawk in here somewhere. But then we have Elite Lex Luger. And then we have this headless, armless, and bootless, and knee padless Stone Cold. I use them for parts and stuff. And then we have this Bone Crunchers HBK. Yeah, it's broken. It's had a lot of issues. I got it in the box broken. And then we have this Bone Crunchers Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And then we have this one guy from Marvel. I have no clue who it is. Let me know if you know who that is in the comment section. And then we have like a Flex Force John Cena with no head. Then we have a headless and armless John Cena basic. Then we have an LJN Bruno Sammartino. I believe these are LJN figures. We have this Brian Pillman basic. We have this Legends Series Hacksaw Jim Duggan Elite. We have this Curtis Axel basic. We have this Eric Rowan basic. We have this Tough Talkers Brock Lesnar with the painted hair. We have this Triple H basic. I'm going to try to do this a little faster. We just have this random Where's Waldo figure. And then we have this Chris Jericho basic. Then we have this Bone Crunchers Gold Dust. And then we have this Elite Shorty G or Chad Gable. I think he goes by Chad Gable now. And then we have this super beat up Bret Hart Bone Crunchers. Then we have another Bone Crunchers in Vader. And then we have this Iron Sheik basic. Then we have this Elite Seth Rollins. Then we have this basic Ultimate Warrior. If there's any background noise, I apologize. I'm trying to keep it as quiet as I can. Now we have this Elite Wade Barrett, or Bad News Barrett. I believe he's a commentator on NXT now. We have this Bone Crunchers Triple H. Then we just have this Legs CM Punk. I was trying to make a UFC figure, but that didn't turn out very well. We have this Adam Rose basic. I don't even know if anyone remembers Adam Rose, but there you go, Adam Rose. Then we have this Samoa Joe basic. And then we have Nikolai Volkov, I believe, LJN figure. Then we have Cowboy Bob Orton, LJN figure. Then we have this basic Undertaker. And then we have this basic with no boots Seth Rollins. And then we have one of the guys from the tag team, the Smoking Guns. I can't remember who it is, but one of those guys. Let me know in the comments if you do know who it is. headless Jeff Hardy basic. This was like a Top Picks basic, I believe. Then we have a basic Alberto Del Rio. And then we have this Ryback basic. Pretty nice figure. Then we have this Bray Wyatt basic. And we have the Bushwhackers basics. They were pretty cool. Then we have this basic Hawk that goes with the animal that I showed earlier. And then we have this Triple H basic. Him and one of the Brock Lesnar's from earlier were my first action figures ever. I've been a collector for a pretty long time, I believe 6 or 7 years now. Then we have Darren Young basic. Then we have this, what's his name? Hornswoggle. Can't believe I forgot it there for a second. But Hornswoggle, that came with the El Torito. Then we have this headless, armless, bootless, and knee padless, The Miz. And then we have this, I don't know if they're trying to do zombies, but Undertaker Bone Crunchers figure. There are so many figures. And then we have Bam Bam Bigelow Elite. I think that was a TNF figure. And then we have this Kane figure. I can't remember what this figure is from. And again, I'm sorry if there's any background noise. Then we have this Al Snow. Those are Bone Crunchers. And then we have this Warlord figure. Can't remember what that is from. And then we have this. I was trying to make a John trademark, but I don't know what this is. It's just got a Miz head scan. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it anymore, but we have this Elite Kane. And then we have this some kind of, I believe this is Toy Biz Sting figure. And then we have this Ric Flair figure. That looks nothing like Ric Flair, but Ric Flair figure. And then we have an Xavier Woods basic that came with the R-Truth from earlier. And then we have Spider-Man. I have like 2 Marvel figures, so they're just with my WWE figures. We have a few more here. We have this Typhoon Elite. I think this is another TNF figure. And then we have this Raven figure. This is kind of like that Ric Flair from earlier. Then we have this John Cena basic. I'm going to pick up as many figures as I can. We got 4, so we got this Stardust basic. Defining Moments. Razor Ramon figure. We have this El Torito figure. We have this armless and headless Dean Ambrose. Then we have this Triple H Bone Crunchers figure. Sorry if I'm running through it, and this has been so long. Not that long, but we have this X-Pac figure, or 6, promoted in the NWO. We have another Rick Rude Elite. And then we have just a few more. I'm going to grab them and show you. We have two John Cena basics. And we have this basic Bray Wyatt. I don't really like that head scan. We have this Miz basic. And finally, we have this Randy Orton Flex Force figure. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Comment your favorite WWE action figure of all time. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.